Chronically Blue. I'm Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. The battle for the Chaos Emeralds has begun. Chaos, that awful monster. I'll not allow you to grow stronger. I found one emerald in the Windy Valley, so I am off to a good start. I've searched every nook and cranny of Mystic Ruins, so now I am off to Station Square. Hello, all of my sleepy bears. My name's Chronically Blue. Welcome back to some more Sonic Adventure DX 100%. Last episode, we got not only the light speed shoes, but also the little ring that allows us to be able to save a lot of time when we are building that up. But where we are going right now is we're actually going to go over to Casinopolis. I don't think it's called that, but you know, is it really a Sonic game unless there's a casino level? So if you got stuck here, don't worry. There's a little button right here, and then we just go right up here and right there. Casinopolis. Okay, I thought so. Now, this is not going to be your average, normal, run-of-the-mill casino level. No. This is the pinball level, actually. So there's two different things. One, we have card and pinball, and then we just have regular Sonic pinball. 777 slots and pinball. And that's it. That is all the pinball around here. But then we have this gigantic little bank vault here, which we cannot enter yet. I mean, we could. It just wouldn't be of any use. So aside from that, there's also showers, which we're going to see eventually anyway. So don't worry. But for the first part, I really want to show off this little area here. So, in the GameCube version, it's controlled by the left stick and then the triggers. But, you know, since we're playing the Steam version, you only have one button, which makes it a little bit easier at the same time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes I'll get confused while I'm doing it, but meh, it's fine. Now here, if we get 3 of any symbol aligned, that's awesome, you know? Unless it's Eggman, which of course, you know, it's not great. But as you can see there, if we get something in there and then we get good symbols, then it helps. But just for the most part here, there's not a whole lot to do if you are able to hit the 2 little tiny squares on the opposite sides of the 34. And that will open up little areas there where if we go into those, then there's a really good chance for us to get little special things here. And it will try about 4 times before it just stops. Now here, I don't know what to do. Sometimes it'll just go straight forward, sometimes it won't. It's really hard to tell. But that is a way in order to get a bunch of lives and rings and such if you really want it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. There's just no real way in order to make it happen. But when you do the slots, then another little thing will come up and it'll be super cool. And if we go on over there, wherever that little thing is, then we'll be able to get some more rings. It will be hard to do so, however, so you just really gotta... Don't take it personally if you can't get over there, because you can't control the ball. We can shake the machine, but that's about it. And I never really understood shaking the machine. It's something that they implement sometimes in pinball games. Apparently it happens in real life a lot, somehow. Now this is like one of the few ones where I'm like almost able to get it, but at the same time, it's kind of random, so, you know. Much like pinball. But I used to work at an establishment that had like pinball machines. And a lot of the times, it'll give you a warning for like, you know, shaking not allowed. If you do it one more time, then your score will be invalid. And like, I get it. But apparently, it was very common for shaking the machine to be used for people to help get better scores, and was actually used in like pinball championships. Allegedly, that's what I've known it as. But at least for this part, I get to show off like not only this pinball table, but also the other one that I really enjoy. I enjoy the other one way more than this. It's just that this one I am able to talk a little bit about it. And if you get under 100 rings, then we will go to a special area, which I don't know if it really counts as a special area, because if you play as Tails, then you're going to see it no matter what. Yeah, unfortunately, this pinball area is only available for Sonic, which, not the worst thing ever. I mean, it's a cute little callback to Sonic's Pinball, which, callback's all we need. We don't need anything more than that. But let's see if we can actually get this here. Oh, we almost did. And then don't worry, if the camera glitches, then it's no biggie. But if we're able to get... So, the amount of rings that we need in order to finish this level is about 400. So, if you don't have 400, then you just keep playing pinball until you do. So, it is possible in order to spend a very long time here, especially if you're not good at pinball. But if you just keep at it, you'll be fine. Maybe you can develop some, like, strategies and, like, some... You get there, Sonic? Strategies, as well as some muscle memory in order to help get it into the correct areas. But don't forget that we still have, like, you start every pinball with 3 balls, like, no matter how far you've gone or how whatever you are. But I think we are at about a good point right now with 166. So, it's not the end of the world. Plus, we get more rings just by existing, honestly. And we still have one more pinball table to go to. So, again, not the end of the world. It's fine. We'll live. It'll be alright. Plus, we've seen everything that this has to offer as of right now. Now again, it will drop us right off there, which we really don't want to go to. There's the showers. If you really want to go to it, it's optional. Nothing happens. It's just a little bit of steam, and that's about it. Nothing really happens from on that, so yeah. With cards, though, if you've ever played Rummy, that's a good appropriate one, or Go Fish, that's a really good one, which I actually used to call Gold Fish, because I thought that was what it was. You know, Gold Fish, just like, oh, I got a pair. Awesome. No, it's Go Fish, so, you know, cool. Then again, that's what happens when you're a child. You think things are different things, and then you find out they're things that are the real things, and you're just like, oh, I don't like that at all. That's not exciting or anything. But if you get anything as little as 1 pair, then the little thing up there, the little brown thing with the lights, will turn blue, and then we can enter it. And when we do that, then we get to go to a little separate area where we get a very, like, you gotta admit, this is a very nice cameo for Knights, albeit this pinball table in and of itself is not a good indicator of what the game Knights is, so not great there, but at least we get, like, some more visual representation of it. Like, we get to see Knights, and goodness forbid if you're only a Sonic fan and you don't know what a Knights is, then this will at least, like, put it on the map a little bit. I've played Knights. It's a really fun game. It's a really short game too, and it's just a nice fun time. It's nothing horrible. I enjoy it, but there's only 2 Knights games. 3 technically if you count the demo. Yes, that is that is how little representation Knights has. We have to count the demo. But the demo, more or less, for Knights was just a Christmas level, which they released it, like, before Knights even officially came out, so, like, cool, I guess. There's not a whole lot to say about that. But I do have access to both the Knights game on the Sega Saturn as well as the one for the Wii, which is really weird how they're just like, let's try this on the Wii, because why not? I'm like, okay, if you say so. Now, what this represents is this is actually the first level of Knights that you play, and each time that you go around, you get another little ball. So if you are just, like, really good at getting cards and doing this over and over and over again, something might happen. Probably not. I've never lasted long enough in order to see. So, yeah. But, you know, if you just get a hand of nothing, it'll just restart and you'll be fine. So, you know, if you can just keep going. If you get a full house, a pair. I don't think there's a way to get a flush just because there's no numeric values on the cards. So, good luck. You might even be able to get a run if you just get like all greens or whatever. It's possible. It's possible. I'm not sure what all the different card values are, so take it with a grain of salt. Which, that's actually why my throat is a little dry, because I just had some salt and vinegar almonds, which are really good. I do like those, but they're expensive. The only reason why I got them is because they were on sale. So I'm like, hey, salt and vinegar almonds. I like those. But it's 2 for $6, and of course, the one I grabbed was the last one. So I'm like, okay, fine. Honey roasted almonds. Take that. Take that, scoundrel. Ow. Ow. Good times, good times. Anyway, so yes, the blue chips, I think is that name. It's really hard to read the font that's on the little cards. Like, even blown up, it's still a little hard because it's kind of like that cursive-ish style. Where, like, things can be different things at the same time, so it's really hard to understand it, but it's fun at the same time. Now, if you're able to somehow get a 4 of a kind or something like that, more power to you. I wish you luck. Again, they do give you coins, rings. Sweet goodness. My husband keeps calling them coins to spite me. And I eventually just like stopped giving him a reaction. I was like, yeah, you know, you can call them whatever you want. You know, they do stuff. Ah, that was so close. Okay, well, at least we got 2 Elliots. And then we really don't need anything else. At least we have a pair, which is something. But if that can, like, shoot us into the blue, that'd be great. Yeah? No? Not gonna happen? We just want to see it one more time. Like, just... Well, we've already spent 11 minutes here, so we might as well just go ahead and just... Because we have enough. Like, we'll be fine. On the right side, if you just go ahead and launch yourself all the way over here... This is the other part, too. If you get shot into the middle of it, then you get to go through rings with knights. Now, that is actually pretty similar to the game, so I can't knock it for that. Like, knights does indeed go through rings and, like, get combos and points and everything. But if you, like... if we got a ring per ring that we went through, that would help. Like, just a little tiny bit. But anyway, we got a pair, which is good. And then... Yeah, this is just the extent of the Knights table. It's a shame it's not a round table, because it'd be Knights of the Round Table. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just let Sonic go through the little exit area, just to see if Knights has a second chip, for lack of a better term. I know, Knights only has 1 chip. I don't know how to get... Oh no, he does have 2. So every time you go through it, he gets another one. Again, no idea what happens if you get 6. I'm assuming you get a lot of rings. That's about the extent of what I could imagine. As well as this level is a good way in order to go through and get rings. Albeit it'll take about 12 minutes to do so, but you can. You totally can. Okay, and then we just stand right here on this little switch. These robotic arms grab us and shake the rings out of us. And with that, we're able to get the Chaos Emerald. Yep, that's about it. I didn't say it was difficult. I just said it was unique. And then we actually have... Thank you, Sonic. We have a cutscene coming up. And then, information. I'm going to be reading the information as we're doing the cutscene. Here we go. Ooh, a blue thing.
Chaos Emerald!
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez! Amen.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get busy.
That is a very glitched out Cream. Okay, so if we go into first...
Ruins will be departing soon.
Okay, whatever. So you may be wondering, what is Cream doing there? It's not just to sponsor Sonic Advance 2, although you may think it is. No, Cream is actually helping Chris Thorndike to find Froggy for Big. That is something you will only find out if you watch the Sonic X show, which I did, and my goodness, it is actually getting cold in here. I never thought I'd say that on the 4th of July, but it's getting a little colder to the fan I have. Anyway, this is the part where I get to rant about Sonic X. Do yourself a big favor and just skip Season 1 of Sonic X. Just go ahead, don't watch it. It will infuriate you. You will be like rubbing your forehead, pinching the bridge of your nose, doing everything that you possibly can in order to like just get through it. It's not good. Season 2, they cover Sonic Adventure DX as well as Sonic 2. So that's at least something. It's not the best. It's something though. It does answer some questions that you have. And now we are in Ice Cap. And we have these little things, we bop them. Oh, I've never actually seen the little purple dude come out of that. Okay, then. But yes, there's little penguins there. And then we could go through here if you really want to. But if we just spin dash here, we'll be fine. You know, we can skip a major portion of the level just by doing this. Yeah. Camera. Camera. For your camera, thank you. Hey, there we go. Yes. This doesn't let us skip, like, a major portion of the level, but it lets us skip, like, a good little bit of it. And for this here, we actually just go right on over here. This shoots us up onto these little icicles. Allegedly, if you stay on the icicle for too long, then Sonic will like fall off. Apparently, I've never let that happen. But you know, I'm sure it's possible. And at one point in time, I was able to spin dash across that, I think. But now I'm like way too paranoid about falling, so I'm just like, I'm alright.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
Yeah, whatever. And then we can go right on here. Get to break this little thing. That's right, it's time for Sonic Snowboarding. Because, why not? It happened in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, why can't it happen here? And for some reason, Sonic Snowboarding is just like a ongoing thing. Like, it happens more frequently than you think it would. Because, like, you know, snowboarding, Sonic. I don't really see the correlation, but whatever. You know, Sonic Team sees the correlation. I'm happy for them, you know. I don't hate it. It's a little slippery to control because, you know, snow. But other than that, it's quite alright. You know, you don't have to do anything major here. We don't have to, like, do U-turns or anything in order to really warrant it being a bad thing here. Now, if you're able to get up on top of these little areas, okay, cool. And we can at least jump off the ramp. And if you press the A button at the very last second, right as the snowboard touches the little red tip there, you do a little flip. You get points for it, that's about it, and it looks cool. But, you know, you don't get anything extra for that. It's just there for fun, because, you know, why not? Put it there. Put it there, partner! And then coming up, there's going to be 2 ramps back to back, where if you do the jump at the very end, then it doesn't really do anything. But there is a little hidden cave right here with some rings. If you are just dying for rings, it's there. As far as I know, there's nothing that can damage you here except for the explosions. But even then, like, don't trust me 100% on that. That's just what I've heard. I haven't really seen myself gotten damaged from it yet. Yeah, here's where Sonic just does a little grab, you know. Do a little flippity doo dah. And there's a mission once we complete Sonic's story that where they put flags down there and you have to get 13 of them. And if you miss one, you just got to restart the level, like the entire level. So that's fun.
Yeah, not bad.
Allegedly. But yeah, I just felt like recording because, yeah. You know, it's Sonic. Why wouldn't I like Sonic? Especially one of my favorite games ever. Of course, I'm going to record it whenever I have time.
The train headed for station
Now then, if we go on over here, we can see a red echidna.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them. Huh. Oh no.
So here is the infamous Knuckles boss fight if you just homing attack him.
Oh no. Give it your... Oh no.
Yeah, give it your oh no. And I did. I did give it my oh no.
Oh no. The Chaos Emeralds. Eggman. Oh.
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos! These are for you, my friend!
Oh, he transformed again.
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
So yes, because of that, we never see Chaos 3, but we get Chaos 4. And, fun little thing you should know about this fight, they do this in Sonic X. Like, they do the entire Chaos 4 boss fight. In fact, they do the lily pads, they even show some of the attacks that he does. So that's honestly kind of cool. And the reason why Sonic X gets brought up, and it's just because I believe they just, like, did the first season, like, okay, we didn't know what else to do. And I want, like, this is just my own headcanon. If you don't know what that is, it's like something you believe firmly that you don't know if it's true or not. But I firmly believe that Sega was like, what are you doing? You're making a mockery of our Sonic. Like, yes, it's a kid's show, but come on, kids are better than this. Here, just make it, like, do the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 stories. Like, just give them something. And then, because the Sonic X TV show was running Sonic Adventure, or at least the plans were there, because they released Sonic Adventure DX on the GameCube, as I've said multiple times. When we are doing the mission mode, there's going to be signs that we have to, like, take specific things to, and a majority of the signs have either Chris Thorndike or Sonic X on them. So that's where I believe the reason for the collaboration, for lack of a better term, came there, or at least the cross-reference. So that's as far as I've got. I don't have much else, but that's at least what I believe happened. They were just like, why is Eggman playing baseball? Come on, do better. Do better for it, kids, do better. So honestly, everyone's been saying for the longest time ever. So, not a surprise. By the very least, that is Chaos 4. And Eggman tricked Knuckles to think that we were stealing the Chaos Emeralds. Like what else happens in the show in the first season, which is why it's very annoying, because you're just like, really? Really? Eggman also tricks Knuckles into thinking that Sonic's doing, you know, everything wrong in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is why Sonic says he tricked you again. And it's like, yeah, no kidding. Like, gamma.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier.
Very low res model.
It pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
We can now play with Knuckles. Hooray! What does Knuckles say right here?
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
We also got a little red and blue butterfly, or is that red and black? One of the two. Anyway, I feel like now is a good time to stop. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, my sleepy bears!